Hey, what's up, Facebook? What's up, family? What's up, friends? How y'all doing? I promise this is not marijuana. I repeat, this is not marijuana. It is sage. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna tell you why I'm burning it. Some of the reasons that sage is burned. And if you're thinking that it's because of religion or anything like that, I promise you no. Native Americans have had sage around and been using it to remove negative energy for a long time. Whether or not it has some magical power that really removes all hidden negative energy, it doesn't matter to me. To me, I correlate it in my mind with peace and light. So automatically in my brain, when I spark it in my senses, or I can smell it, then automatically I get a sense of peace and serenity, and that's what I burn it for before these videos, so that I can keep calm, because sometimes I get all hyped up. I'm really an up-tempo guy. I'm an energy person, and right now my energies are skyrocketing. We got a new moon going on, and anyway, but let me tell you what I wanted to talk to you about. Straight up, I want to talk to you about zombies and sleepwalkers. Yeah, don't laugh, but for real. Zombies and sleepwalkers, we see on TV, The Walking Dead, you see people, I'm getting ready for the zombie apocalypse and all that. We are in the zombie apocalypse right now, homie. We are in the zombie apocalypse. We have so many sleepwalkers, and just, when I say sleepwalker, I mean that's somebody who wakes up in the morning, their eyes open, but their brain is still, what? Sleep. Okay, they get up, they go to work, they come back home, get in bed, get up, go to work, wait for a paycheck. You're just living. You're just living. You're existing. You're just existing. You're not fully living. And that's what a sleepwalker is. Zombies, they're around me all the time. I see them all the time. They're people who are not in a conscious plane. And when I say consciousness, and when I say that we should all strive to get that perceptual consciousness, I mean that is being aware, fully aware of your environment, fully aware mentally, fully aware of your body, fully aware of just your interactions. That's the perceptual consciousness that we should all strive for, and we should all strive for an enlightenment, just full comprehension of a situation. And that comes with, in time, staying conscious. And when I say sleepwalkers and zombies, these are people that are not conscious. These are people that are just simply existing. And that is what this video is for. I just cannot stress how much it means to me, for my friends, my family, for anybody that I talk to on Facebook, and just in general. Wake up. Wake up. There is no better time than now to start digging in deep to who you really are, finding out who you really are at your core. Now, you can sit there and look at me and say, man, I know who I am. I know who I am all day, man. Shit, I'm a dad. I'm an oil field tanker. I drive water trucks over here. I do this. I bag groceries at the. I know what I am. You know what I'm saying? Do you really know what you are? Honestly, have you took time out in your life to just sit down, get quiet, meditate, find your core self? We have an example I use as your spirit, or as your so many people are so detached, and so many people are not passionate about what they do, and they're just basically vibrating at a low level. Now is the time to just in science, in the world, everyone is finally coming to the realization that your thoughts determine your reality. No longer can you blame it on your environment. Oh, but I grew up in the hood, and this and that, and all these things are against me. All odds are against me. Those are variables to everyone's situation. We all have our own struggles. We all have our own stories, but no longer can we use those excuses. The world is finally catching up to the fact that your thoughts determine your reality. Why do you think you have two different types of people that come from the same types of environments, basically have the same dysfunction in their family, but then one person rises up out of it? Because he's been enlightened, and it was just his time. There's a whole bunch of other ways. People have their own beliefs on this stuff, but I like to give it to you from how I filter it through what I go through. I watch YouTube videos, motivational stuff, speeches and things like that, and it sort of helps me get an idea of what I want to talk to y'all about. But at the same time, anything that I give y'all, hey, this is me. This is coming from the heart. And that's what I want everybody who watches my videos, Facebook, YouTube. Hey, I'm telling you, real things that I think will help you from the heart. Because at one point in my life, I was a sleepwalker. Straight up. I was a zombie. Not just one of those zombies on all that meth and stuff, but I was a zombie. Straight up. I was just asleep up here, man. You know what I mean? There's so much in life that is just so precious, and we take it for granted every day. We take it for granted every day. Every day we wake up, we don't say thank you for just being able to wake up. You're not promised tomorrow. You could literally go outside, jump in your car, shoot down the highway, and bam, wreck, and you're dead. Today is the day that you change that. Today is the new day of your becoming. You are not a human being. You are a human becoming. Stop putting labels on what you are, what your religion is, what your this is. Labels are the worst things that America and society has done to this culture. We label every little thing, and all that does is divide us. We have got so detached from our spiritual core selves and what it takes to really feel happiness. That's why so many people are obese, stressed, got on all these prescription medications for depression. That's why people are shoving all of these medicines in their body when we've been given everything right here on the earth. We've been given everything that we need to keep us sustained. We don't need medicines. Your body really doesn't need medicines. You can really cure yourself. I don't care what they say about mental diseases and all this stuff like that. Yes, I understand it. Once I was an addict. I'm a recovered addict, but I have no fear, because I have been enlightened. Just and this is just stuff that has helped me stay sober. This is stuff that's helped me progress in life. This is, that's why I'm giving it to you the way I'm giving it to you and talking to you the way I am, because, man, it's urgent. This is urgent, people. Why wait? Why wait to jump on the band? Why wait to jump on a bandwagon that's going to the top? So many times we try to fight these fights that we're going through with our enemies, with the enemy, because let me remind you, the enemy is walking around every day trying to knock you off your game, trying to knock you off your square, he's trying to mess with your brain, putting all these whispers and negative things in your head. He's very tricky. He's very, very conscious, but yet you're not. So the thing is that now is the time for us to wake up spiritually, overall. Come to that perceptual consciousness. What is perceptual consciousness again? It's awareness of body, mind, and environment. Mental state of where you are, just being aware, your mind being aware of its thoughts. That has to do with consciousness and awareness. How many times have you been flat in a conversation with somebody, and all of a sudden the point that you were trying to make, or an argument, and what you were trying, then all of a sudden you don't even know what the heck you were talking about. Y'all have been arguing, yada yada yada, and you don't even know what y'all were arguing for. That's because you weren't aware, you weren't conscious. You were just talking to be talking, to defend what? I encourage everybody from the bottom of my heart right now, do some research on meditation. Do some research on affirmations, and do some research on manifestation. Yes, ma'am is what I call it. Ma'am being meditation. That's a part of self-love. If you look at my videos, I talk a lot about self-love, and it comes along and correlates with meditation, taking time out to love yourself enough to not give everybody all of you, but give yourself none of you. So many times we wake up and we live for our daughters, our sons, our wives, our employers, our grandparents. We live for everybody else, but we don't ever take true silence and just come to that core peace. That's what I want to tell y'all. Don't be a zombie, man. Don't get bit and don't get infected with that virus. Wake up. There's no better time than now. Now is the time. Wake up, manifest greatness. That's what I want to tell y'all, straight up. I apologize for the rambling. And this is just a personal thing. I usually don't tell people this, but right now I'm fasting. If you are familiar with fasting, and you don't have to just do it on Lent, on Sabbath, and whatever your religious preference is. I don't just claim any religion. I'm gonna tell you all that straight up right now. I'm a spiritual person and I'm a human becoming. The truths that I have right now will not be truth. The absolute truth that I think is the truth now will not be a truth for me a year from now, and I am aware of that. I know that people change, your mind changes, what you believe changes, certain things change, and I've came to the point in my life where now I just love the journey. I love growing. I love the growth. I love learning new things, and that's what I encourage y'all to do. Be open-minded, hear things, absorb knowledge, absorb wisdom and understanding. We get caught up in all this material stuff. We get caught up in all of these different labels and stuff, and that's the worst thing that the world could do, is put labels on things, because then it really stops you from being who you are. You get it? You know what I'm saying? The minute that you put a label on it, oh, I'm this, I am that, then that's what you are. Your words become flesh. So there's no potential growth for that. Now, just allowing yourself to be. I am what I am. Then you've not put any limitations or any caps on what you are. You can continue to learn and absorb new things. Because just think, if you just say, hey, look, this is my belief, this is how it is, and potential, and more than likely, what you're believing or what you've said is just a true belief, you know what I'm saying? It's not the truth. I heard this put to me the best way. The man who says that he knows the truth, don't believe that man, but trust the man that says he's in search of it. I love y'all guys. And I love each and every family member that watches this video. I love each and every just random play. Please don't just slide me up. Hey, y'all check out Honest Pains, man. I promise you, every time that I'm talking to you from the heart. And it's just urgent that you are not going to turn into that I stop you from being a zombie. Because the zombie apocalypse is around right now. And I know it sounds funny or whatever, but, I just want to filter this stuff through to y'all my way, in a way that I think would be easy to understand. That's why I say zombies and sleepwalkers. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to understand that is a person who's just not conscious or in a conscious plane of thought at that time. So does that mean that he's forever a zombie and a sleepwalker? No, not whenever he reaches enlightenment, and that's what we should all strive to do, not only spiritually but on all dimensions as well. In another video I'll talk to y'all about that. If y'all choose to continue to watch me after this, you know what I'm saying, I promise this is not marijuana. It is sage, and it has been around for a long time, and Native Americans were using it. It's in my brain, it has nothing to do with a religious practice or anything like that. If you can't burn sage or allergies, or for any reason, fire, anything like that, make sure that you keep your windows open, ventilated. But my brain automatically correlates. Once I smell sage, I automatically get a sense of peace, a sense of calmness. And I try to keep that in my home. I try to keep my home, negative energy free, no arguments, none of that stuff goes on in my home. It's just, I love coming home. I love being out in the world, feeling the energy and the sun and everything, but I really love coming home, because once I come home and, that threshold between the door and the world, well, once I come into my room, once I come into my house, once I come in, it's just, boom, serene, and sage helps. That's all I want to say. And when you're at that peace of mind, when you're at peace and you keep negative energy away, because if you did not know this, and this is true, negative energies and negative vibe and vibrations and all that stuff, man, it can rub off on you, and it lingers, and everything is alive. Everything absorbs and has its own vibration, and negative energies can be absorbed into certain things, and it can rub off on you, and you can be feeling happy and real good one minute, and the next thing you know, you feel down and depressed. Okay, so that's why I use the sage to lighten the mood, keep, the correlation between the brain. Hey, the brain is an amazing thing. Okay, anyway, hey, I love y'all guys. I hope y'all got to pull something from all of this rambling. If you did, Like it. Hey, comment on it. Let me know what's needed, man. Hey, I'm here to serve. Straight up. If y'all see my other video, man, I'm here to serve. I'm here to do nothing but dose you with positivity, dose you with stuff that's going to be beneficial. So if you're riding with me, hey, I know you ain't artificial. Say, mess with your boy on his pains, man. I love you guys. I love the world. I love everybody. Hey, thank you for your likes. Hey, share this, man. Hey, really, beware of them zombies and them sleepwalkers, bro, because the apocalypse is happening right now. Rise.